You're going to love this fresh, simple, and delicious carrot salad straight from Stanley Tucci's cookbook. Welcome to Lawyer in the Kitchen. Today we're going to make Tucci's carrot salad, and I've got to show you this book. I've made a couple of things of his. This is a great cookbook. You ought to get this if you don't have it. And here's a picture of his actual recipe here. And I'm following it. This is so fresh, delightful. Nothing's cooked. Very simple ingredients. He says use 2 large carrots. These are not really large, so I'm going to use 3. And we're going to use about a quarter of a cup of olive oil, even though this says a third of a cup. I didn't want to fill it up. And I've got a lemon around here someplace. About a tablespoon of lemon juice, freshly squeezed. I'm just going to cut this in half and do both halves on it. We're going to grate a Granny Smith olive, and I'm going to put an olive.
Awfully large.
This one's off our tree, the olive tree. Listen, I mean, this is probably a world record for an olive. You could use, if you can't find a Granny Smith olive this big, then I suggest you get a Granny Smith apple. Okay, so there's that. And I'm going to use about this much of cabbage. I'm going to put that on the mandolin. And we're going to use a vegetable peeler for the carrot, and we're going to make nice fine carrot strips, a little bit of salt and pepper, and some raisins. That's all we're going to have. It's going to be fantastic. Carrot salad traces its roots, pun intended, to Koryo-Sarim ethnic Koreans. It also has a Russian heritage where it was called morkovka, and it is often eaten at holidays. In the 1960s, when more and more Russians moved around the world, morkovka found its way onto tables around the globe. There are many variations of carrot salad with different spices and presentations. Today we're going to go for simple, light, and tasty using Stanley Tucci's recipe. All right, so I'm going to take the first layer of the carrot. Go ahead and cut this tip off so we don't have that in there. All right, that's good enough for that one. Got this tip off. Want these nice curls. Takes care of that one. Cut the tip off of this one. This is the time I'm not going to use the glove on the mandolin because I've got plenty of stock.
He says as his pinky finger gets awfully close.
It's getting awfully close. And you just put as much of this as you want. And that's about how much I want. All right. Just add a little freshness to it. I dropped this on the floor, so it's been washed.
Can't believe you admitted that.
Yeah, it happens. Now, if you do this 100% correctly, you would take the core out. But we're not using so much of it that we need to get all that. Now, you don't have to put these raisins, but that just adds a little color, a little different taste to it. And I'm looking at maybe 2 tablespoons, a little bit of salt, about a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, let's see, a quarter cup of olive oil and about a tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Mix it up. And that is done. So this took what, 10 minutes? This should be fresh. I got everything in here. You know, the lemon makes a little tart. Oil's great. I'd make this once a week. This is good. You gotta try this.
Ooh.
Isn't that tasty?
That is surprising.
It is. If get one with a raisin. The raisin, you don't have a raisin yet. Get you a bite with the raisin.
The lemon, though.
The lemon is perfect. Absolutely perfect. What do you think? The raisin, I tell you what, you can taste everything. It's so light and fresh. It's a great dish. It's an absolutely great dish. Thanks to Stanley Tucci. Appreciate it. And listen, if you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Send me a comment. Tell me where you're from. And I'll see you next time on
While You're in the Kitchen.